It's been a port since the Roman times, over 200,000 years ago, and has continued to evolve ever since, and has played an important part in the history of our country. In 1620, the Pilgrim Fathers set sail to America on the Mayflower. In 1840, the rail link between Southampton and London was completed, and in the same year, Sir Samuel Cunard fulfilled his ambition by bridging the Atlantic with his fleets of steamships. The port played an important role during the war, with over 7 million troops embarking in this port. Commercial trade has increased steadily with the arrival of freighters, tankers, and more recently the car carriers. The port has continued to attract many cruise companies such as P&O, Royal Mail, Union Castle, to name just a few. The cruise industry has, during the life and service, the QE2 entered the port 725 times, which is probably a record for any passenger ship. My own seafaring links with the port started 55 years ago on this month, when I arrived as an apprentice on a port line cargo ship. Since then, I've sailed in and out of the port many hundreds of times, and many of those in command of the Queen Elizabeth II and the Queen Mary II. Today, on this exact date, 10 years ago, sees a milestone in my own career, in that this is the day I left the QE2 for the last time to join the building of the Queen Elizabeth II in France, in Saint Nazaire. Without a doubt, Southampton has become the cruise capital of the United Kingdom, with over 1.5 million passengers passing through this port every year. The growth of the industry has been acknowledged to some degree by the city of Southampton with the introduction of this QE2 cruise mile, and also more recently the Maritime Museum relocated up in the city. But most important of all, we now have oceans here in the heart of the city to extend a personal welcome to the many passengers and crew passing through Southampton. And I congratulate Ken Gardner here and his team for making this very important location to happen. And it was a great pleasure that I now officially open this oceans.
Before we do, can we move the microphone, please? Thank you. Even further to the left if you can, please. Are you in the picture, Glenn? Is Kim in the picture? No? Okay, check. You ready? No.
Well done. Three cheers for Oceans and Commodore Warwick. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! God save the Queen! Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to make just a couple of thank yous before we head back on inside for some tea and coffee and some samples of our wonderful cakes and scones and things. First of all, I would like to make a thank you to those people that have made this happen. There's three of us sort of mainly involved with Oceans. Nick Dander, who has helped make this happen and also fitted out the Oceans unit as well. Kostas Raftopoulos, who has also made this happen, another local businessman, and myself, but also Dot Healy here, who has managed Oceans since we began, and also my wife, Tripti.
Yeah.